So what you're looking at is a 1963 FJ40 Toyota Land Cruiser floor. And I was hoping to use this floor on my FJ45 pickup conversion. But after I got it out, it's in pretty rough shape. A lot of rust. And the configuration is a lot different than what I want. I would have to cut this gas tank well out and cover it, and also take this toolbox partition out, which is welded to the floor, and you know what's going to happen then. It's just going to tear up the floor. And it's not quite the same. If you look at these rear door posts, they're long. That's because the sides, the upper tub or upper body sides, are different than these 1977 upper body sides. And they won't fit on here unless I cut them down here, but I still have this hole and I don't want that. So this is the rear door post on a 77, and what I'm going to have to do is cut this off and weld it onto here, cut this off, replace it with this one. And the other thing is, I took a look at these rocker panels, and yeah, they have some holes in them, but I think I can weld those holes up. The rocker panels have an inside piece and an outside piece if you buy them. The things with buying them is, which I'm really aghast, is that for that entire rocker panel, that side, it'll cost you $350. And if you need two of them, it's going to run you $700. I can't do that. So what I also did is I saw on the Aqualoo aluminum 3/4 tub that I bought for my 78, the floor is one piece, flat all the way across. Of course, the aluminum is, I believe, 5/32, so it's going to be pretty stiff. So what I'm going to have to do is probably use 16 gauge sheet metal and weld stiffeners on the bottom side, much like these stiffeners that you see on this 67. And then you also have to line up where the body mounts to the frame go. That's pretty shot too. I don't think I can use anything there. So what I'm thinking of doing, I don't know, I'm not a good welder, I'm not a fair welder, and I'm not a bad welder because I've only welded once. But I do have the welding machine, MIG welder, and I'd use flux core because I really can't afford buying, what is it, C25 or I don't know, something like that. Tanks of it, or I'd have to buy a tank, I'd have to get it filled, Probably go through gas quite a bit, but I think that'll be all right. And then I'll have to fix these rocker panels, like I said, these, and weld them back on. Weld the front or the rear door posts, and then also I'm going to have to repair the front door posts that go on the cowling. They're not too bad a shape, but I'll have to do some floor work too. And I see on this one it has a hump, transmission hump here, but on the Aqualoo it's just flat and it doesn't have that, so I think I can get away with that. So anyway, hopefully I'll start working on the body soon. I still got the chassis to go over and do a lot of sandblasting and get the front and rear differentials done, and and I have some old man Emu 2.5 lift leaf springs, which I'm going to use. I'm going to have to take those apart and sandblast them and paint them, but I think that will be a pretty good leaf spring to use. And I don't know about tires right now, but I do have, I don't know if you can see them, pretty dark in here, but I do have some 32 by 11.5 by 15 tires I could put on it for right now, but I'm thinking probably I'll either get 16-inch rims and put 34 by 10 or something like that. So anyway, I've got a long ways to go before I can think about tires, although I do have rear disc brake conversion brackets coming, so I'm kind of buying things ahead of time just in case they become unavailable later on. All right, well, lots of work to do. I'll post this, and thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Happy Thanksgiving.